All right, hey Kentucky, welcome back. It's time for a game of Cringe Factor. We have help from our Inquisitor of the day, Trevor Perez with Infinity of Lexington. Thanks for being here, Trevor. What's up first?
Well, it turns out Matt Bevin hired the wife of Senate President Robert Stivers in 2016 for a Senate tourism job. Ryan and Josh, is there a cringe factor if Stivers ends up playing a role in Bevin's quest to hold on to the governorship?
To me, Josh, it seems it's a duck poop factor. If it looks like duck poop, smells like duck poop, it's duck poop.
Yeah, let's hope it doesn't come to that. Let's hope it doesn't end up in the legislature.
Yes.
That Bevin does his recanvass, the results are what they are, and we move on, so we don't have to even worry about this.
So right now, this is not duck poop, but it could be duck poop.
It's getting there.
Okay. What you got next, Trevor?
President Trump's son says his father does not shoulder any blame in Bevin's election night loss, also pointing out that every other statewide ride went to Republicans. Is there a cringe factor in this statement from Donald Trump Jr.?
I guess not. I mean, of course, you'd expect that from the president. Look, he carried everything else. It's not my fault that the state doesn't like you. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think even during the rally that President Trump held at Rupp Arena, he kind of said like, oh, if you win, then it'll be good for me, and if you lose, they'll be trashing me. So he was already like at the rally distancing himself from the possibility that he would.
That's what they do, man. They're politicians.
Yeah, he's not going to take that one.
Trevor, what else you got?
A group that backs creating term limits for members of Congress is praising Kentucky Senator Rand Paul for signing a pledge that calls for creating a term limits amendment bill. Is there any cringe factor on this one?
Well, this is your guy, Josh. This is the
My
guy
buddy?
you did the two-part series with Rand Paul here.
Yeah, my buddy Rand. Actually, I want to give him some credit here because I think he's touted term limits for a long time, and I do think that it would be good for the U.S. government and our democracy if you didn't just get in there and keep winning re-elections for 40 years, like certain senators from our state.
That remain unnamed, unmentioned.
Yeah.
Trevor.
A Louisville man is accused of secretly recording videos of his naked wife, even being caught on one of those cameras as he installed a second device, then texting her the video. What's the cringe factor in this one?
This is major cringe factor. I mean, dudes like this just creep me out and scare me. I mean, look at him. I mean, he looks cringe worthy. That dude like that.
Yeah, a little bit. I know you're married. Like the basis for a good marriage is not secretly installing cameras and recording you naked and sending you videos. Just put that out there for any of you thinking about getting married. Not the foundation for a solid relationship.
Put him away and throw away the keys. What you do to that cringy worthy guy, Trevor?
Employees at 3 Lexington locations of Lee's Famous Recipe were stunned to find out the businesses had closed when they arrived for work yesterday. What's the cringe factor, guys?
Oh, this hurts me. I mean, there's a Lee's Famous Recipe right around the corner here from LEX 18. This one hurts. I've been going to this one for over 20 years. This one hurts me.
This is like closing a part of my childhood. I would go there with my grandma. Lee's Famous Recipe 3-piece combo was my go-to as a kid. I haven't been there in a while. Maybe that's part of the problem.
Maybe that's true, yeah. The sweet tea and the honey on the biscuits for something about it. Just different there. Trevor?
Morehead State basketball is off to a good start this season. Their latest victory was a blowout over Spalding University. How about this 92-44 rout?
Well, the coach is a Cal protege. He's got it going over there. We root for all the in-state schools. Of course, as we tape this tonight, Kentucky's playing EKU. We want all the in-state schools to do well.
And Morehead State's got a pretty rich basketball history. I don't know anything about Spalding, but I hope they're good. It's always fun when those other schools from the state are competitive.
Absolutely.